Let me try starting. Let me try starting this thing one more time. Okay, it works. It's working. I don't know why it takes so long to get it started up. Oh yeah, average run also got a skill up. Oh no, Sully already got skill up. I think it's pretty good. What'd you think about it?
I didn't actually look at Salieri's one.
It's Horrible Wildfire A+. His original one basically just reduces enemy defense for 3 turns. No, for 3
What does it
attacks
do
for
now?
5 turns.
That's nice.
So, and now it does increase. Now it also increases on critical star absorption for 1 turn. Increase on critical damage for 1 turn.
That's nice. He can actually do damage now. Well, he already was pretty good at damage, but now he's just more of a harder hitter on his normal cards. He was a solid farmer before if you had nothing else. Now he can probably do some solid damage.
Looking. This kind of doesn't pay a role with his MP.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Remember, I'm just saying before all he had was like his MP damage. Now it's at least he's got something else.
Alright, time to start mission. I put section 3 and 4 on the title, so that's how far we're probably gonna get.
The time to change has come.
Bro, we just started and there's already some weird stuff. Why I forgot there's auto in here. This must be Mountain Asha told us about. Yorama, remember?
So far, I'm not seeing the gods we're looking for. Oh, singular god.
You're also remember your homes.
Yo, but like, okay. I don't see any servants reading from here. Can you just, what can you sense? Yo, I'm not ready for this.
I think I can sense something akin to a divine aura. But it's too faint to be certain.
I sense it too. At least we would seem to be on the right track. Let's keep looking around. Hey, is anyone there? Sita, it's me. It's never Sita. What a dumbass he is.
Is anybody here? No.
Don't worry, it's just a Hiki need. This is getting us nowhere. We should split up to cover more ground. Yeah, splitting up, the best way to do things.
That is very true. I can fly by using my wind fire wheel. I will search from the skies above. Please don't go far too. Don't go off too far, Neza. We don't know what else might be here. You think she'll be okay?
Don't worry, she's a veteran hero in her own right. I'm sure she'll be fine. Man, that does sound like something I'd say. She said it herself. She's somewhat similar to us in a certain way. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. I do agree that her tendency to rush headlong towards a girl with a single-minded earnestness has the potential to cause trouble. Yeah, like the time when she fought Sun Wukong. But I also doubt there are a few who can keep up with her sheer airborne maneuverability. Well, Wukong did it pretty well, I'm just gonna say.
Besides, it seems our own thing. We have our own thing to worry about. Yeah, I figures there will be monsters or two hanging around the mountains where the gods live. I think that guys could. Think you guys could take these things out quickly so we can get back looking for them, please? With the power, I'm just gonna go with the power berserker.
Just blast them.
Or that too.
You see, there's a very simple way to defeat every problem in this game. Just blast them. I'm gonna go get some water. Be back in a second.
Blast, blast. I'll save this for now. Right. Arts Buster Arts. Alright, then I'll blast his turn. But please don't focus on her. Do not focus. Okay, good enough. Blast. No Excalibur Morgan. Right.
But I killed you, and I lived. A bunch of flies.
Now die. And still not enough. Fucking A.
Man, if only she had her battery yet on an egg.
That extra 20% would then a world of difference.
Uh-huh.
All she has is 10% on her MP.
I forgot it's called intuition. I always remembered it's instinct.
English translation.
Yes, Altria.
I love how she doesn't even say her Excalibur Morgan.
It's Excalibur. Not a single one died.
Hey, can you check your mic sensitivity? Because I can hear it clicking.
Give me a second.
Yeah, I can't hear this one either. Is it just this battle? This dude.
Is that better? Or is it the same?
Let me try this. Let me try. Yes, yes, good.
Okay.
I think it's just this mission where I just can't hear their voices.
Weird.
Okay, this is definitely gonna kill.
Well, it's definitely gonna kill one of them.
It's gonna be a full clear.
Why didn't you use that already?
Because it's the most logical answer. I forgot.
If only more AoE assassins existed in this game. But they don't.
It's your moment.
You disposed of all of the hostiles yet? Have you then?
Yes, it was no problem. I don't think the Ordnex has ever been in better shape. It's so much more stable now than it was before we came to the Wandering Sea. Not only does it properly outfitted equipment now, but having both Da Vinci and Sion fine-tune it is like this one proverb I heard long ago. Give an orc a heavy weapon, something's not right. I knew it. I thought it sounded strange as soon as the words left my mouth.
Not that.
Kintoki's the one who taught me that expression, but I think something might have gotten lost in translation. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with Japanese sayings either. I'm speaking about our enemy. They're indeed all gone, but there's still something else here, something whose intentions I cannot discern. Huh? There. Show yourself.
I wonder who it could be.
The dust cleared the show. A human with a sublimely beautiful body.
Sublime.
Sublimely beautiful body. I swear this man is inspired by JoJo.
Of course he is. Was there ever any doubt?
A body with perfect symmetric. This is Ritsuko's thoughts.
Of course.
As if the epitome of genderless beauty. Their lips curve indomitable but amicable smile. Even after Karna's spears sail past them, gazing their sides and obliterating a boulder with the sufficient force to impale 100-fold bodied humans.
Frail.
They were smiling. They were smiling with the same casual pace as a person enjoying a gentle breeze at an outdoor cafe. Their face betraying not so much as a hint of fear or panic. It's as though as they had not a care in the world, even after being a millimeters from death. Here you go.
Do I have to?
Yes.
My. Since when is a servant supposed to go tossing spears at a fragile little human? I didn't do the Pegasus voice. I kind of went off of it.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of.
Were you a normal human, I would indeed be deeply ashamed. I sense such an attack would not nearly be enough to end you.
Karna.
God. Now that I have seen you for myself, I have even more confidence in that assertion.
Well, doesn't that just smack a bit of expose facto, covering your derriere, honey? I don't even know what that last word was.
Derriere.
Oh, derriere. Okay. Saying that in that voice is impossible. I thought I'd hit myself pretty well, so imagine my surprise when that spear went whistling past me. Oh well, that's what I get for not being more careful about investigating strange noises.
You're here. Pepperoncino.
I love that fucking name. Hey, long time no see, Machi. Oh my, you're so much more expressive now than you were the last time I saw you. Well, I think that's just peachy.
Even his texts say have hearts.
Of course.
Is this still Fate? And I got an update.
Wow, that seems perfect. Me too.
I better
can't
not do this thing again.
Well, you already finished the cutscene, so you could just skip it this time.
Okay. Okay, that's good. It just updated my master quest.
Well, yeah.
I'll do that later. Should I? Okay.
Yeah, you have to go through the cutscene again.
And
So
when I
just
saw
skip
that
it.
thing soaring across the sky, it'll come with emotion. Loathing as foul and putrid as excrement. Rage so hot it could blind. And above all, something I couldn't ignore no matter how hard I try. Which is why I had to destroy it no matter what. What? Who are? I'm pretty sure I was going off.
Uh-huh.
Scandinavian Peppuccino, you're one of the cryptors.
Absolutely. And you must be Jelly's new director. As for you, why, you must be Mashi's master, Dan O'Neill. Saying that in the voice is impossible.
I'll be stunned.
Oh my, I understand your trepidation, but it must break my heart to see you won't even give me the time of day.
If you hear Peppuccino, then you must be the cryptid in charge of this Lostbelt, aren't you?
How astute. Yes, I suppose I am.
So you're the one trying to grow this Lostbelt. So you're here to stop us from cutting down the tree of emptiness.
Alright, almost slipped my mind. Before we do the whole song and dance, there's something I really should warn you about. Oh, and what would that be? Don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly happy to sit here and chat with you all. If you like. But maybe you should be a little more concerned about your absent friend right now.
What are you talking about?
What is that? Look out! Something's plummeting right towards you.
They're servants!
Is it a
One of them is Nessa, but her vital signs are dropping like a rock. The other one is what in the world? Nessa, Master, it's Nessa, but her body is... I felt I was careless. Master, I'm sorry. This is beyond trouble. It would be
terrible
one thing, but if I had only lost, but this is... Master, I'm so sorry. I wish I could help more.
Keep your guard up, Master. We can mourn for her later. Those dust clouds are clearing away. An order to kill Nessa is about to step out. To imagine, the one who killed Nessa would also be Nessa. They have the same type of stand.
I'm afraid not.
I'm afraid not. That is Nessa, but she's not the one we know. I will be direct. The Nessa you know is gone. Her spirit origin is completely vanished. The Nessa before you now is the one summoned the Wandering Sea, or the one who was once present at Chaldea. I suspect that servant there is a different side of Nessa, and an enemy who serves this Lostbelt.
Report individual exercise complete. Hereby return to my duty as Divine General. Eliminating foreign element. Commencing operation. Have to report. Have a report to make. That tall man is gone. Didn't even see him leave.
That's concerning too, but we don't have time to go looking for him right now. I don't know if it's Nessa is a servant or not, but her intentions couldn't be more hostile. We'll have to focus on dealing with her first. Here she comes, Master and Match. I know how you feel right now, but you need to get your head in the game. Get your single target servants route right now.
Did someone say single target?
Single target sabers? Lancelot?
No. No Lancelot. You know why?
Why?
Because the King of Son exists.
But like... Oh, I forgot. She wasn't actually a Lancer right now. Okay.
She's a Berserker.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
King of Son will end this with the quickness.
Oh, that's a lot of HP.
Did someone say a lot of HP?
Well, yes. Oh, yeah, this is before Hassan gets his updates to make him the strongest assassin ever.
He's still the strongest.
Pre-updates is kind of mid, though.
What bet is gonna be half health? And not even close.
You wanna do your calculations again, man?
Damn, I can't even get an MP off.
Just use double NP this turn. Because that way you get some NP every turn from, Merlin.
そこは壁もなく城もなく国すらない始まりの空魂のありかを見せようかガーデン・オブ・アバロンこれぞ大軍師の究極陣地
Please get the stun. Please get the stun. Stun.
I don't even remember the chances of it.
Oh, okay, no. She's dying right now.
Perhaps. Hey, if you get the crits, probably, but I doubt it. This is gonna do like 100k.
200.
No, there's no way.
Not even?
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have the Buster buff from Merlin this turn. If he had done 100k, you would have almost killed.
And she has invuln, so it doesn't really matter.
Dodge. And River's about to die.
He died.
Oh, you're right.
And so did Merlin.
Nice.
Hey, why don't you go pick someone your own size? Okay, why don't you go pick on Mash?
You know you probably would have killed either way this turn, right?
I just wanted to do that joke.
Well, if you're saying the whole pick on someone your own side, how come you're using Hassan against someone who's quite a bit smaller?
Well, no, I said go pick on someone your own size, aka go pick on Mash. And technically they are the same sprite size.
Yeah, but like, you're using Hassan against her. He's quite a bit bigger.
But she's technically fighting Mash.
Well, she didn't even get to attack Mash, actually.
She's strong. Better proceed smoothly. Victory is at hand. She might be a little more
You might be a little more talkative than Arneza, but you don't understand your situation at all.
Denied. There is nothing wrong with my analytical capabilities. High priority recalled. Disengaging from battle.
Damn, she got away. Was she acting under her master's orders?
I can't tell, but that Neza was formed a fighter indeed. I see she's optimized for this land. If we keep it at it, one of us would end up resorting to releasing the full power of our diurnal phantasm. Perhaps we should be grateful that their mountains where the gods we're looking at reside still intact. Nash. This is you. You were captain.
I know what's going on. It's a lot like the tides. Captain, please. No matter how much you plead or how much you pray, there's some things you can't stop. And you just have to accept them. I got to know Neza pretty distantly myself after I met her in the Wandering Sea. It's true that I was interested in her mechanical body was made of with sage arts, but I also felt we were similar somehow. So I know that Neza was a great warrior and an upstanding servant. I'm sure she was prepared for this, much more than she needed to be. She would never wanted you guys to be so sad about her that you stopped moving forward.
Yeah, you're right.
Think about how many servants we've seen die along the way, honestly. Let me just ask you one thing. Did she die in vain?
Not at all. The enemy's sheer mobility was the last few things I've ever seen. If Nessa hasn't come in contact with them first, they might have taken us by surprise, critically injuring all of us.
If that's what you think, hero of benefaction, then it might be true. Then when you get back, I will make a report to Sion. I'll tell her that Neza has fulfilled her duties admirably. Agreed. Now is not the time for you to worry about this other Neza. We'll handle the analysis on our end.
Honestly, this would have been way faster if they had Batman.
Although, one thing I did notice in your battle just now was that she did not appear to be subject to this world's estrangement effect as you are. So we may be able to learn more about that effect by focusing our efforts there. This world's estrangement effect, that's a good way to put it. It does feel like we're truly in this world, even though we aren't truly in this world, even though we are.
Anyway, we won't have the answers for you anytime soon, so I'd like you guys to keep going for your god search for now.
Then we'll do just that.
You still have lines?
Come now, cheer up. King's orders. Moping around won't get us anywhere. Sometimes you have to say goodbye before you're ready, and others you get someone you never expected to. That's life. Now come on, Master, we've got a new god to meet. We're going on a trip to slay a god. Is this our first time?
Let's go find him.
No, it isn't. Wouldn't be the first time either.
Rama.
All that aside, Rocks. Mountain. Where is this god? I can sense something nearby, but I don't see him anywhere. I've actually worked up a sweat from walking around so much. I think I'll take a break here. Oh hey, it's a god. Ah, this rock should make a fine seat. Here we go.
What the fuck? It freaked
When
out
the
so much
world-
that the music stopped.
What in the world was that? It sounded like a pig squealing for its life.
I don't know who's gonna voice this.
Go for it.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails? Alright.
Tails.
It's tails.
Go.
You said tails.
Yeah, I said Tails. So I get to choose who voices it. Go.
Wait, you wait. I thought like we pick a side. All right.
Yeah, I beat it.
I can't take it anymore. A beautiful boy, a beautiful body coming in direct contact with me. I mean, never mind that. Testing. How dare you humans, mans, bow your heads before me. You're in the presence of a god. Leave here at once, leave all your lies. Do that, and I promise your families will live in health and business will prosperity.
It's Prosper. What the? Did the rock just talk? Special translate. Alright, kill it with fire. Let's go.
What was that? What was that cheeky little ammo what a cheeky little ammo you are daring to challenge a god. Yes, I can understand you. Know why? Cause I'm a god. Very well then. It's a battle, it's a fight you want, then it's a fight you shall have. Now leave all your money behind as an offering.
Kill it with
as a
fire.
beast, technically, as a beast of guy, doesn't food technically outrank gods?
Hey, what? She's not a beast.
No. As a beast of Gaia for Fu.
Oh yeah, maybe. Fu outranks everyone in this entire story. What are you talking about?
I know exactly what to do. Bring Merlin. And switch out Saber with Martha.
Why Martha?
You'll understand soon.
Just because it's a moon cancer doesn't mean anything.
You're forgetting something.
Blast it with something super effective,
I am.
which is technically ruler.
You're forgetting one thing though.
What?
Wait for it. Forgetting something.
夢のように
She does big damage against Divine.
I already mentioned that.
こうしなくちゃ
No,
わ
you
からない
didn't.
ように
You
Yes,
said
I did.
You just said she's a ruler, so she's effective.
さあ行きなさい
I did.
主よ鋭くい
I
くの
I
うまくい
thought I
く
mentioned the divine thing.
No, you only mentioned the ruler thing.
Okay.
愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように放つ逃げ場はないわ敵完成祭
Sports harass.
Honestly, that's not enough damage for me. Wish it were more.
やっちゃった私ったらなんてことを
Literally first turn. My methods
Oh, you
can't
don't
be
have to-
argued with.
Oh, you only have to do the first bar. I didn't realize.
I am the first bar. It's not the same. Worship me, praise me, spoil me. Run to the convenience store and get me some more ice cream so I can concentrate on grinding.
Hey, Karna, that divine.
Can you say it again?
Aura. It can't be what I think it is, can it? Is that what I think it is? Is that person we know?
Don't move, Roma. This won't take long. Whoa! Hey, watch it! You have any idea what a close shave that was? Your spearhead was a few centimeters away from making a yucky shish kebab out of my flap. Karna, what are you doing here? I was just about to ask you that. What are you doing here? Redacted?
There. I did it. Redacted. Where's my translation?
Bring out the Merlin.
So what's the plan here? So you see, we bring in Merlin to support, and then we start blasting
Then we just start hitting with Martha again.
again.
You see, it wasn't enough Martha. We need more Martha. We needed more Martha. Oh no, what are you doing here? Oh, that was actually the same thing. What are you doing here? Was a woman in there. You two know each other?
Know each other?
Did I just say something? A strange feeling. I have no idea why I asked, but why I said I was just about to ask you the same thing, or it was I wanted to say afterwards. This is very unclear even to me. Never met this one before, and yet
I've never met this one before in my life.
it's strange. I don't know how to describe this feeling. It feels as I met the light. I just met the light of my life.
Karna, please.
Yeesh. Like I just encountered my big sister. Like I just encountered my life coach.
Karna, please.
I encountered someone who needs to be cared for and tended to all at once. I'm afraid I don't know how else to put it. Here.
Karna, please.
He's laying it on thick.
Is this man a simp?
So that's what is going on. I guess that makes sense since Karna's not a god. So he just vaguely remembers his former master from other worlds. Oh well, it can't be helped then. But nobody has to know as long as I keep my mouth shut.
Well, technically the audience might know.
So you feel like we're friends even though we never met before?
Well, friends is a strong word.
What do you know that's more or less how I feel too? I guess the feeling is a lot of stuff happens. I can't seem to remember any of it clearly. Hey, doesn't that remind you of one of those RPGs where the protagonist gets amnesia and a tortured past? I wonder when we will get to the cutscene where I reawaken my hidden power. Not that waking up really all that high in my to-do list, really. Personally, I prefer to hang out in the starter village and wait for someone else to defeat the final boss. I see, you're rather a very unique person. Wait, there's one thing I want to know for sure. You're human. Then, how are you cloaked in that divine aura? Oh, sorry, Karna, but you got it all wrong. I guess not even your vague sight managed to see all the way through the truth of the matter this time. Me, human? Perish the thought. I'll have you know I'm one of the best known and most popular gods in the whole world. They call me Ganesha.
I think she's lying to us.
Hey, which one of you called me which one of you just called me Indian mythology sideshow act? Look, I can understand why you had take a gal with an elephant for a head, but my fame and divinity are a real deal. So show me the respect I deserve, damn it.
Of course I respect Ganesha, and I can more or less tell that your divine aura is genuine. But then there's this other aura that couldn't be any further from divine.
Yes, that's exactly it, Rama. I'm impressed that it only took you a moment to see through being's true nature.
Impressive.
You don't gotta be that impressed.
From what you've said, the young lady appears to be a pseudo-servant with the divine spirit Ganesha as her core. Ganesha is known for many things, including wisdom, wealth, prosperity, fortune, business, and the removal of obstacles. Truly fascinating.
Chaldea had its fair share of divine servants of all kinds, but this one looks more like its vessel than the spirit inhabiting it. Think Zhao Lang, only with a divine servant instead of a heroic one. I definitely heard the name Ganesha before, and I think I at least know the essentials about him. His elephant is probably his most favorite aspect. He's also said to be the son of Shiva's wife, Parvati. It's too bad Parvati's not here with us. Then it could have been a nice mother-child reunion.
How nice.
She's around too?
Damn it.
Oh, right now, just speaking hypothetically, do you not wish to see her?
Of course.
Well, it's not like I mind her or anything. It's just I really don't care for the way she always blurts out whatever she's thinking. Well, I'm at it. Would it have killed her to give birth to me in a more normal way? As far as my old papa, well, he's the guy who cut my head off and figured everything would be fine if he just stuck an elephant in its place. So I'm not sure I really know what to say if I ran into him now. Basically, even I, Ganesha, might start freaking out a bit if both parents were here. So I do respect them, I think.
Look, you never respect the elder gods of whatever pantheon you're on. They're usually shitty people.
I see, that sounds complicated. Oh. Just said I thought about enough of this. Well done on finding the divine servant, but didn't you come all this way to waste time on meaningless travel? Who's this stout old man? Were you about to say fat, weren't you? Well, I'm a god, so I figured I should show some mercy and not diss you at our first meeting. Is that so? Well, have you bloody... Well, how bloody kind of you. Frankly, you're the last one who should be commenting on my physique. Does this mean you'll have a friend whom you discuss fitness? This might be a cause for celebration. Damn.
Karna, you're always better with her around, you know? Just the burns start getting out of hand.
What are you talking about? I don't want to celebrate anything like that. At any rate, that man is something like superior of my current master, Dan O'Neill.
Supervisor. Superior might be a stretch.
Damn right I am. I'm not just a noble with a bit of extra girth. I'm a leader of an entire operation. You're a work servant, aren't you not? Then be a good lass and help us out. What? You want me to work? Hard pass, ninja vanish. That's not even a vanish. It's like at best that's a substitute.
That's at best a substitution.
She went back inside the statue. We
need all the help we can get to keep the nearby village safe. Especially now that we've lost one of our most capable allies.
Some of you guys have it rough. But sorry, I can't help. If you need someone to help you fight, you better try some other god. Honestly, I don't want to fight even a little. I just want to go hang out in here and keep enjoying my sweet shut-in life. It's actually way more comfortable in here than it looks. It got cushioning out the wazoo, and of course it's fully air conditioned.
How the
where is it coming from? I can even manifest handheld game consoles in here thanks to my mysterious godly wealth.
Godly powers as well.
There's nothing like a good roguelike for killing time. I could play those for hours on end. She's stubborn. I know from experience how hard it is to get her to act. At least I think I do. Master, would you happen to know if there's any stores around that sells sweet rolls? Swiss rolls? Dude, we're in
India. Ancient India.
India with the big number India. And you're asking for a sweet roll.
Swiss roll.
From, I have no idea where it's from. Central Europe. Possibly Austria. Possibly. Why sweet rolls? I was speaking figuratively. I only meant that has some idea how to handle her. If you got a way to convince her to help us out, go for it. Understood. Then I will drag her out by force. It's not the most diplomatic solution, but for some reason, I get the sense we're actually doing her a favor.
Indeed, this is how we usually handle gods who refuse to listen to reason.
Warning you, anyone who tries to mess with my shut-in lifestyle is in a serious bad day.
So that's what makes you fight.
Say things like that, but we can't afford to back down now. I'll help Chrono try to get her out as peaceful as possible. You fools! Our early battle was just a demo. Now what is Ganesha's full power? Big marker damage.
ヤコブ様、モーセ様、お許しください。マルタ、拳を解禁します。
Should I go with the MP first or wait until I get a chain?
Blast him.
Alright.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。こういうのどうだ。
こうしなくちゃわからないようね。
君の道行きを信じよう。さあ行きなさい。
主よ、しばし目をおつむりください。愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように晴れつく。逃げ場はないわ。鉄拳制裁。
Not much oh, never mind.
こっちのが得意でね。つまんない連中だな。他にやることないの？
乗ってきたわよ。
こういうのどうだ
Alright.
重くいく、鋭くいくのね。
お望みのままに。
Can't believe you haven't understood my strategy for this game yet.
そうだ。
Just blast until it dies.
Exactly.
Is that half resistance?
Good
Did
question.
Did he just headbutt?
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
Okay. Alright.
鋭くいくのね。
This is fine.
重くいく。
Do I still have my Jacob limbs? No, I don't. Alright. But I have invincibility now. So
鋭くいくのね。
can you have damage block away from okay, that's oh never mind.
Yes, the answer was yes.
Not anymore.
中に少などいないと思うけどバカめ。
Ganesha impact.
And she has invincibility now.
Uh-huh.
But she can't use her skills. Alright. Fair trade.
Not for the player.
Now it's time for whoop,
王
whoop.
の話をするとしよう。
激しくいくのね。
Oh yeah, it's not the 50% damage res, it's 75% damage res.
星の宇宙に物々の楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のに通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
せい。
Now it's time for the buster damage.
重くいくのね。
This is a kill.
愛を知らない悲しきここに星のように
Haha.
逃げ場はないわ。鉄拳制裁。
So where's your kill?
悔い改めろっての。
Yeah. Just keep on hitting it till it dies. Good luck.
Did this bitch just piss on me?
こうしなくちゃわからないようね。
Good question.
お任せ。夢のように聞かせよう。
Next turn is a kill.
行くぞ。
ハレルヤ。
罠だ。
You got a whole MP to kill now.
I won't need it, but I'm just gonna go with the straight. I'm just gonna make sure.
乗ってきたわよ
You gotta make sure.
重くいくの父よ鋭くいくのね
This I already had the Jacob point, so this is gonna be
ハレルヤ
dead.
The first punch was all it took.
ちょっと私ったらなんてことを
No, my paradise suit. Well done. It's good for you help to get outside and exercise now and then. Why do you have to be so boring right all the time, Carno? Why do you think you are my dad? My mom? How strange. I'm certain I have no connection to Ganesha yet. I find myself extraordinarily compelled to help you. Was I fan Ganesha back when I was alive? So we won? We won, right? Then since we now hold your life in our hands, we're going to cooperate with us whether you like it or not.
How rude.
This freaking guy again. You know, the way you just expect I'm going to get along with whoever you say reminds me of my teacher I had back in middle school. I really hate that guy. Maybe your fat ass needs to get a bit of divine retribution for abusing your authority. Damn. The fucking burn. Listen, I just want to talk. Will you hear me? Will you hear what I have to say? Well, I do feel kind of kinship with you, seeing as you look be like the only average Joe here. So I guess I can at least hear you out. Especially since
Average Joe. This man's been through so much shit and he's still called average.
What is it? Just the face?
It's just the face.
Specifically since it doesn't look like Karna's gonna give up anytime soon. Besides, I'm gonna be honest, I still don't fully get what's going on around here anyway. So what is it you want to talk about? World being bleached clean, the tree of emptiness, and the Lostbelt.
Position.
I see. All right. I get the gist. Sounds like things are getting rougher for you guys than I thought. Although you're actually the most important part of your operation. What gives? I thought you were just a fellow average Joe turncoat. Yes, he is. Senpai may only be ranked as a standard class master, but his accomplishments easily match or exceed an A rank mage.
Please, give me an S.
Give him an X.
EX, baby.
I would be happy to elaborate, but I'm afraid that to do so adequately would require me to write at least a 500-page report.
Well, someone's done that for you, so I guess you don't need to worry, right?
And it would unfortunately be a little bit difficult to do that now. Quick talk. How long did Natsu wrote Avalon with Faye?
All I have was that picture of those like 6 or was it 3? You know, it was like those giant packs of printer paper, and there was like 3 or 4. There was like 3 of them, or like 6. I don't even remember.
Yeah, but like, how long did it took him?
How long did it take? Well, I'm pretty sure, unless from the previous Lostbelt, I think it was like 6-7 months. But I doubt he started just now. You know.
He probably had it for a while.
Yeah.
You don't seem like the one who can tell a joke with a straight face. You're serious, aren't you? Yikes.
You're the vessel for the divine spirit now. Doesn't that mean you're also anything but ordinary?
No, come on, Karna. Can't at least pretend to back me up here. Oh, a second thought. Never mind. You would just say something like she was never ordinary. Her unusual weight and waistline clearly sets her apart. And the worst part is you wouldn't even be saying it to be Bean. How do you know that? How did you know? Perhaps you're truly worthy to be chosen as Ganesha. No, wait. Something tells me that it can't possibly be that case. All that aside, I do have to wonder. This is you, Holmes.
All right. All that aside, I do have to wonder, why were you summoned to this Lostbelt?
Also summon? Believe me, I'm asking myself the same question. I think it was some kind of you were chosen deal. Like Ganesha inside me showed up and said like something like that. Save the world, hero of the digital realm. If diversity is proper human history's greatest strength, then even someone like you can do this. Now that the time for you to spread your wings, and since this is the request from my mother, not doing so is not an option. Be warned, if you save the world, you will never return to the way you were. So yeah, Ganesha seemed to be pretty nice god. He was definitely an Indian one at heart. And don't bother asking me about my class. I'm not even sure what it is either. I think it might be because Ganesha found me through some sort of devilish intermediary or something.
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, I don't even know what to make of this extra class either.
I was gonna say, haven't they already been to the moon? But I forgot their memories were erased of that.
But we can worry about that later. But BB's here.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, pretty clear that the counter force summoned her automatically. So it seems like the safe bet is that she'll end up joining our side. But why Ganesha choose me of all people? Just an unemployed shut-in with exceed padding.
Access
Padding. If it were up to me, I'd be demanding an explanation from him and a request for him to choose someone else immediately. Because guess that kind of moots now that I'm Ganesha. I think it comes to compatibility. You may be an ordinary person, but you are an ordinary person with exceptional qualities. I may not remember why I know that, but I know that for certain. There you go, saying things like that with a straight face again. That goes for you too, Dan O'Neill. I'm not good with words, so I can't explain it, but you have many exceptional qualities. You may not be a great warrior or powerful mage, but you're a great master. Thanks.
What a nice guy, this guy. You're so much better than your brother, who has nothing to do with this story whatsoever.
Oh, even if I don't like it, I figured now that I'm here, there must be something I'm meant to do. I took a look around and happened upon that town, but this couldn't have been more idyllic. We're talking about this is what the world peace looks like, peaceful. But even a shouldn't like me couldn't help but admire the fields of flowers that find the world beautiful. So I figured there was nothing for me to do after all. Ganesha must have messed up and sent me to the right place at on the wrong time or something. So I came back here and have been enjoying my lazy, neat life ever since.
Well, give it a 3-day loop. 4-day loop. 1 week loop? How long is the loop?
Tally day was 3 days, and it's a loop.
It's a loop. We'll get used to it. So I guess there's no way they'd get the wrong time, though.
The end. Well, if you got a problem with that, then bring it on.
Tell me, how long ago were you summoned? When did you pay the town a visit?
Say about 5 days ago, on both counts. Okay, so according to what Ashes told us, that would be back during the first Yuga, Kurta Yuga. Were buildings broken back then? Huh? No, it was perfectly neat, a little town. Not so much as a brick out of place. In the reconstruction we all saw, the destruction we must have saw all happen over the last 5 days thanks to the Cowley.
That was a little, no, incredibly careless of you, Ganesha. If you had only stayed there, you know, log. If you had only stayed there, you would have already had every chance to fulfill your divine duties and save the townspeople.
Hey, what do you expect? There wasn't a single thing wrong with the place back then. What's done is done. There's no point in dwelling on the past. Right now, we need to worry about the present, or tomorrow. We just lost a friend of ours a while ago. Miss her terribly, but I never forget how determined she was in keeping the fight. So I feel as we must carry on in her stead and keep moving on. Which is why we need your help. Will you please join us, Ganesha? I don't even think gods were real before, and now I am one. It's so hard to believe things is happening. Part of me convinced that it's all just one big mistake. But this looks like I got a quest to save the world now. And if there's
I'm not a main
brand
character. I'm not built for this.
where a town gets attacked upon now, I guess I can't just sit and watch. Fine, I'll go with you, alright? Just don't expect me to be much help in battle. You could at least save us all a lot of time if you would agree to help us from the beginning. Thank you, Ganesha. I'm so glad that you're helping us. Okay, guys, it's going to be dark soon, so we don't want to be out about in an unfamiliar land at night. So I say we should go back to the cave and make camp there until morning. We'll head out again at the first sign of daybreak and make sure we have plenty of rest. White field. Okay, so alright. So the loop starts with you'll have 4 peaceful days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Is that 3? I can't tell. Where stuff actually goes down. Then here we're at Cali. We're still at Cali.
And there's 3 there.
And it's only 2 for Cali. Then 1 where the destruction happens, and then we.
Oh yeah.
Four. Oh, I get it. 4 here, 3 here, 2 here, and 1.
Oh, so it's 10 days total.
Yep. Let me try something different.
You're gonna be fighting a lot of Zerkers and Riders.
Yep.
So what a better way to kill Zerkers and Riders than with more Zerkers? Because AoE assassins don't exist.
Oh. Disaster. Why are you here?
Why do you have another costume?
I'm not saying a single thing of her lines. She's not worth it.
Hamovich.
You mean bit?
It's pronounced Vitch.
I know what I said.
Reminds me of ass class, you know, bitch sensei. Man, that whole wanting to voice act this entire thing sure went out of the window quick. Or maybe too long. You ever run into something to read and then you instantly realize, oh, this is gay?
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Yes. It's not like, oh, no. And I don't mean like that in a metaphorical sense. I mean that in a very literal sense. You're like, oh, I get it. This is gay. Yuri, yaoi, whatever
Yes.
it is. Gay. Because that just happened to me. A lot of the times you can just tell by the art style. It's kind of like, you know, shoujo has its own art style where it's just like, oh, this is shoujo. I get it.
I think I somewhat understand that.
It's the art style. A lot of times you can just recognize things by it.
Like more the facial features are more
Pointy. Pointy.
Yeah. Pointy nose.
The pointy chin, man. It's the pointy chin every time.
The more realistic body proportions.
Not even. It's the pointy chins, the long arms, and the long legs. They're long.
Oh, here we are. So you're always on the lookout for that Sita person, huh?
Yes, I am. If you happen to see her anywhere, please let me know right away. You don't know what she looks like? Not a problem. If you ever see the greatest woman in the world, goddamn, everyone in this party is a simp. And graceful with inner strength and could move mountains, and thinks she would be my perfect wife. You know you found Sita. Every member of this party is a simp.
I see. Mm-hmm. Okay, Ritsuka. Everybody's simp. Mash. Home simp.
She's a simp for very specific people. The MC simps for every servant imaginable, all of them.
Whoever has the rate up at this moment.
Whoever has a rate up, that's who he simps for.
I see. I still like the whole hot. I still like the whole hot shoulder king thing you got going, but knowing you already got a canon ship makes it a lot harder to fantasize about you.
See, that's the exact problem the writers have with female characters. Giving anyone an official ship makes the fans be like, I don't want to buy merch anymore.
I don't want this merch. I'm sure some people wouldn't even let it hold them back, but somehow I'm not really into it.
Ah, I see. So you're not like Lancelot, the whole NTR thing. I'm pretty sure Mash might be into NTR, and I don't know if I'm scared of that. Every fetish ever, just throw that on Mash. It'll work out.
It never does. Oh well, I guess I still have to keep my fantasies to my minimum. Enjoy gazing on some hot aroma flesh in real life.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Some kind of protective spell? In that case, I will gladly accept it. Okay, Rama, it's fine. Karna's just sitting there. Not gonna mention it. Not gonna mention it.
On a different subject, you guys are outside, right? What it looks like? Like you just turned into hell.
Something has seemed to be off from this since morning. No, not just off; it's outright strange.
Pretty sure there's a lot more water around here. Pretty sure there was a lot more flowers around here.
Pretty sure there was a lot less of fire, everywhere.
Last time I checked, it wasn't just so dry. That's true. The change in environment is even more drastic than I was expecting. The ground is dry and barren. The wind is much more stronger and foul-smelling. Plants are all dead or dying. Everything's so different from yesterday. Maybe this area is really... Maybe this area drains rather easily, so all the sunlight goes... All the sunlight it got yesterday dried up.
It was that bright out, but who can say with a strange land like this?
And then there's the weather. It's not sunny or cloudy or rainy or anything. It's kind of sandy. Whatever the case, this area is clearly much more arid than it was yesterday. The ground is so dry it begins to crack, exposing the materials and ores underground. That's much more environmental change in a single day, huh? There's got to be something particular to this Lostbelt that's responsible for this. Well, let's just ask for Asha for someone when we get the chance. Still, looking around here, does it make anyone else feel uncomfortable, or is it just me? It's like I can't sense much in the way of life now. Compared to yesterday, it feels like everything's cold and inhospitable. It's not outright hostile. I agree, the air is even drier today. It feels as though it's something else in this world, something besides the mysterious presence that's been holding us back since we first came here. It may not likely to harm us outright, it could still interfere with our abilities to fight. I recommend you keep that in mind, Master. What do you mean? I mean, there's a difference between fighting in a blessed paradise and fighting in a cursed place of death. Though, of course, a true warrior remains strong regardless of their environment. Let's see. I'll be careful with that. It seems
basically you're getting nerfed.
But we already were nerfed.
You're getting nerfed more.
It seems now we have a chance. Put that to the test. The pack of wild beasts. If we can't have them following us to the towns, let's take them now. It may be colder and drier today, but it also means we wouldn't have to worry about our footing since there isn't any more mud. Mash, look on the bright side, Caroline, heading out.
Make sure to hit him with the back of the shield, Mash. Or does that not matter anymore? Yes. I guess it's time to bring out the old strat of Blast 'em.
Just hit them harder.
Just hit them really, really hard.
こういうのどう
That
だ
sounds like something Goku would say. Well, you're not wrong, but it works. The coolest battle in Fate Zero.
Oh,
こういうのどうだツーマン夢中だな他にやることなツーマン夢中だな他にやることないのじゃあこういうのどうだじゃあこういうのどうだ
easiest 2 turns in my life.
Easiest 2 terms to ever exist. So this is the power of the refill. You're lucky it wasn't 3 turns. You didn't even kill.
What is this blasphemy?
You didn't do enough damage. You should have hit them harder. Remember the strat? I told you, just hit them really, really hard.
罠だ
It's not fair. What is it? What do you got the guitar riff? Damn.
I can't even hear the music.
Damn.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Okay, so they bring out this like they got this regular Indian music,
Uh-huh.
but all of a sudden like they just literally brought out this guitar.
Nice.
Like, it's going down, 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 down. With that long, you know, that long pause that you do with a guitar,
Yeah.
like that. Okay, this reminds me of Sonic and the Secret Rings. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I guess I'm a little heavier today than I was yesterday. So it might have just been I ate too much breakfast. Something wrong? No, it's just thinking how strange it is to be fighting alongside you, or rather Ganesha. You mean in a bad way? Not at all. I feel oddly alleviated. I'm very proud, no, happy for you. Gotcha. Though it's oddly painful that I don't know why I feel this way. Part of me is compelled to talk to you, and a part of me is compelled to stay away from you. I'm certain I know you somehow, but I'm not. But for some reason, I can't remember any specifics. Is there something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. I was just thinking the same thing. I know, Ganesha, there are rules and etiquettes about that sort of thing. Even if all things are a big mistake, I'm still a divine vessel now. I'm not just gonna try to weasel my way out of this. Besides, that'll just make things harder for Karna. Yeah, I I kind of okay. I wish I could tell him the truth, but I won't. Besides, I feel pretty lucky to getting to fight on the same team as him. Oh, by the way, since I was technically sent here to save the world, just let me make sure I got this straight. So we're basically got 3 enemies to deal with in this Lostbelt, right? One of them is the Tree of Emptiness. If we cut that down, the whole Lostbelt goes away. After another King of Swords, a being at the center of the Lostbelt. They keep the entity safe, probably. And last, the Cryptid, a master who wants the Lostbelt to grow bigger instead of going away. There's also the foreign god disciples, but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, there's a few more things going on, but yeah, we could deal with that later.
So more importantly, just think the Tree of Emptiness then that's it way out the distance there, right? Basically, we just got to cut it down and we're done, right? So why we're heading there? Every Lostbelt king we faced so far has been incredibly powerful. And if we get closer to the Tree of Emptiness, I'm sure we'll run into one here too. And may be able to see the tree from here, but it's far too dangerous to approach now. We need at least to gather more information first. Yeah, I almost forgot. What do you make of the giant floating cube over there? It looked a little talk, and they called it God's shoulder boulder, the sky boulder. Oh, that? I was wondering about it. Well, I was wondering what's its deal too, but I've got absolutely nothing. I don't have a better word for it than mysterious. It just feels something impossibly out of reach. Kind of like unlocking an analysis skill on my skill tree. It's not just the boulder. We still know next to nothing about this entire world. Yeah, it's definitely not her fault, but I don't feel great about having Asha being the sole source of our information either. We still need to talk to all sorts of people to find out anything we can about the King, Tree of Emptiness, and God's Sky Boulder. It's another reason why it's worth taking the time to defend the town. Makes sense, Gordy? Why are you looking at me like that? I didn't say a word. If you're going to do that, then make sure you do it well. There will be no secret hero nonsense on my watch. I want you put these people so far in your debt, they'll be begging you to let them help you. It's not like you to be so forthcoming, Gordy. It's a good look for. Huh? These readings. Hey, you guys should be viewing the distance of the town right now. Can you see anything? We can't. Something is not right here. Oh.
We can. Something's not right here, Master.
I can see smoke coming from the direction. The attack must be already beginning. Come on, let's hurry. Jesus. Oh no! This is terrible. No way, this place was so nice just a few days ago. How this happened? The first wave must have already gotten here. I thought we would got here soon as we could, but it seems I was careless yet again. Ah! Well, it's you.
You guys came back, huh?
I'm glad you two are okay. Yeah, we are, although...
Damn, Ulu. What does that even mean? Today's Kali Yuga. We're not done by a long shot.
Yeah, it's gonna be more Kali today. So many you jumped out of your skin in surprise. Today, they just could show up anytime. I remember you said that there's more Kali during Kali Yuga, but this is far more than I expected. They're currently clearly going to keep destroying more of the towns. How are you going to survive their attack? I know our house was destroyed too, but we gotta do something. Maybe we'll just ask someone to let us in their house, or hide it in the rubble, or just run away. We'll just have to keep praying and do our best we can.
Hmm.
You again? What are you doing here? Oh, look at this fat ass. Why he looks like Ice Cube if he decided to move to India. Mirror, we saw that your towns already suffered a significant damage. Couldn't you and the other towns work together and let us help fight off the Kali? This is you.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. How many times do I have to tell you? This is all our God's will. It's a trial he set before us.
Is it lagging?
There's no need for us to fight. As long as we pray with sincerity, the sacred beast will save us. Having blasphemers with no intention of praying like you lot around will leave a stain on the entire world. You can't be here. You shouldn't be here, and we shouldn't want you here. Now go away and leave us alone.
Which god are you talking about?
What do you mean, which god? God is God. There's only been one God ever since he made this world during the first Yuga long ago.
Hear it again. He believes what he says was absolute conviction. At first, I thought this town just happens to be a practice monotheism.
Monotheism.
But does this mean there's really only one single god in this world? Could it be that this Lostbelt?
Ah, they're back. I'll just have to forget about the heretics for now. Oh God, I pray to you now with the greatest sincerity. I've fulfilled my duties as this town's mayor. Please lend me your protection.
Oh, Auntie. Asha, AJ, I finally managed to convince my husband to let you in. Come on, you can pray in our house this time. Thanks. Come on, Asha.
Yo, does the dog get healed?
Wait, I have to carry Via. Please be careful, Asha.
We can fight. Yes, make sure you're well hidden. I'm sorry your house was destroyed, but I can at least help rebuild it when this is over. Or does it just rebuild automatically? In fact, I can even have the animals in the nearby woods come and help us with a single call to action.
Thanks, but that's okay. It took us almost about to cycle over.
Everything resets. Time.
You all guys be careful too. Something is even worse because I know what it's supposed to look like. Unfortunately, we don't fight. If we don't fight back now, destruction will only get worse. Look, they're here. So they're the Kali. Yep, it definitely looks like an Indian demon. Not though I have any idea what the Indian demons look like. Are you sure you're Indian god?
Oh, there's even more of them now than there were yesterday. I'm counting on you, child of Parvati.
Oh, don't do that. Fending off a wild beast, one thing, but I have zero confidence when it comes to fighting actual demons. when you get right down to it, I'm just a shut-in who's never had a job in her life. There's no way I can live up to expectations like that. It may be a bit brief, but I did fight you myself. I have a fair idea what you're capable of. Your power is perfectly adequate. You should be more than capable of fighting alongside us. Rama and I have been will both be trusting you to watch our backs. Huh. Technically, I guess I am Ganesha now. And now, an old elephant head is gonna be upset with me if I don't show off his godly side at least a little bit. So fine. I honestly don't have a choice, so I'll do it anyway. If anybody's thinking they can get past this wall of divinely protected flab, you're welcome to try. I'm glad you're willing to help. Both the Odinx hardware and the software are working fine. With this fight, I'll prioritize long-term stabilization over explosive output. We're working against a lot of enemies, Master, but we'll do our best to push them back.
戦闘か。なるべく避けたいところだけど仕方ないな。つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？じゃあこういうのどうだ？つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？
取れそう。
Destroy.
魔力を攻め時だな。
よし。
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited blade what?
Tsuman 連中だな。他にやることないの？じゃあこういうのどうだ？つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？
よし。
ああ、
攻め時だな。
This is simple.
せい。
罠だ。
Well, I don't disagree with you. It is. These stages are pretty easy.
癖が悪い。
Give me a few minutes. I'll be back.
All right.
これでも勝ちは勝ちだよな。うん。
Oh.
不思議ですね。よく言われているように、雨とアジサイの組み合わせに小さなことからコツコツとですね。一歩一歩着実に前進していきましょう。
It's a quick friend summon.
.あまり外に出られない時こそインドアな時間を有意義に使うべきかと。部屋のお掃除のお手伝いもテーブルゲーム。
Let's see. So close to bond level 11. So close. Anything else?
やあ、いらっしゃ
Hey, yo, I'm back.
Okay.
そろそろく
So we got 2 more arrows.
Yep. Rider.
There's
Lancer,
gonna be a lot of
Berserker.
riders.
Let's go with Berserker.
Sure. Actually, there's only 1 rider. Most of them are berserkers here.
So what
There's
I do?
2 lancers though.
2 Lancers. So go with a Saber. Which Saber?
But the one with the highest HP is the rider.
Hmm. So Berserker.
Sure. The story quests are usually pretty easy until you get to the big boss at the end anyway.
God, there's so many of them. It's exhausting. Can I take a break now? What's that? Why do I have all this excess extra energy stored if I'm not gonna use them? Okay,
Nice
okay.
job, Stu.
I'll hang in there just a little longer. Now those creatures have shown up too. Things are about to get even busier from now on. Here, Sacred Beasts are here as well. We'll just have to try to get them to focus on Cali as much as possible. If any of them come close, we'll have no choice but to take them down. Right, Ordnance output are holding steady. Even after prolonged operation, I can keep going with no problem. Alright, here comes the next wave of enemies, Master.
Man, the whole Blastum thing becomes pretty literal when Mash gets her upgrade. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I want that. Yo, why is that not her
一気
NP,
呵
by the
成
way?
に畳みかける
Look, if they're trying to make this one slightly more offensive based anyway, why does she not have big buster damage on her NP? Such a shame, really.
I should not waste my MP for here.
あ罠だ
Don't you dare. Don't swagger me.
あ
Man, if this was Pokemon, you would have been confused right now.
And now I'm cursed with the defense down.
うわ
Man, a Swagger is such a cool move in Pokemon. It's not a great move, but it's such a cool move. Doubling the enemy attack, making them take even more damage if they hit themselves in confusion.
つまんない連中だな他にやることないのこういうのどうだつまんない連中だな他にやることなつまんない連中だな他にやることないの
Coolest fight in Zero. Get those guns from? Man, Zerka Lancelot would have fit in so well in Shinjuku.
こう
Why?
いうのどうだ
His whole aesthetic.
つまんない連中だな
You mean the modern day gun thing?
Yeah.
行くぞ
He's the modern man.
They would have given a different costume.
無駄だ
That would have been nice.
What would it be though?
He takes off the helmet and has the even more. He takes off the armor and has even more guns under it. He pulls a Rambo.
He's wearing a suit.
よし
He pulls a Rambo.
He's
You know what I'm talking? Just like the whole body filled with ammo and bullets.
give me those stars.
It sucks that Berserkers have the worst star absorption of every class, other than, I think, casters. Not dead yet.
And he's dead. And I can't use him.
よしあ
Kill anyway, maybe. Probably. Hopefully.
無駄だ無駄だ罠だ簡単すぎるんだよ
I see. Almost.
うわ
Imagine Herc dies.
あ
When did or dying? When did that happen?
Every fight he's in. He dies like 5 times every fight he's in.
What? He's perfectly fine. See, he's standing.
He's just, you know, at 500 HP. I just remembered Herc's first upgrade on JP happened a while ago, and that let him stack his guts even more.
と
Yeah.
興味を覚えたのですが、今までいくつくらいの
Because of course, what else would you
で
need?
しょうか
I don't have enough AP.
Use an apple.
We're so close. Which one?
Oh my god, where are your apples? Why do you
Gone.
have 15 gold apples?
Gone.
What do you mean they're gone? I grind more than you. How do you have so little?
What's the use of these bronze apples? I'm getting gold apples because of the anniversary, so... Or I can just use a silver one. One silver one's enough. That's the last of No, they're still coming. Nobody told me this was going to be a horde mode where you can even grind out any XP.
They're coming out in waves, so we've been able to keep them at bay. But it does feel like we've been fighting them forever. Given how the townspeople aren't any less fearful from now, I'm afraid I'm forced to come to an unfortunate conclusion. I suspect that Kali attacks are going to continue for the entire rest of the day.
I just didn't want to hear it. I just want... Just what I didn't want to hear.
Great. I do apologize. Much as I have a reputation for beating around the bush, nothing can be further from the truth. When certain truth needs to be spoken, I have no computations about doing so right away, regardless of how unpleasant they may be to hear.
No matter what, our task is to continue to fight until the enemies are vanished. If that means we must fight on until dusk or dawn, then so be it. Though it's not to say that you should keep fighting with us, Master. Please take some rest whenever you must. It would be bad for all of us if you were collapsed from exhaustion. Don't worry about me. I'm sure to pace myself. I'm okay. I've actually been slacking off more than you think.
I haven't even gotten through my first batch of apples yet. You think this is hard? Have you seen my grinding during those lottery events? Excellent posture.
I have bond level farmed. You don't know how much I can endure.
Excellent posturing, Master. Very inspirational. That said, this battle has become truly a war of attrition. As long as things continue like this, I think we'll be able to prevent any further casualties.
Or just so you know, Rama, it's exactly the sort of thing you actually do not say unless you want things to suddenly get much, much worse.
Great. I'm setting flags here.
There. I knew it. Janesha feels something coming.
Could that be? The Great Spaghetti Monster. A new agent of God I've been hearing rumors about. What was my voice for that guy? Because I haven't been doing it. What was it?
It's not the other Nessa. It's a new servant we haven't even seen before. Be careful, guys. Who's doing the voice?
You know who this is, right?
Yep.
Bay Wheel.
Do you want me to do the voice?
Do you want to flip a coin again? Or do you want to do it?
Give me a second. I need to drink water.
Okay.
Alright, heads or tails?
Well, you gotta know that tails is always the right option.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
It's tails.
I told you, tails is always the right option.
Alright, so what do you pick?
Well, I guess you're doing this again.
Damn it.
Look,
Drink
here's
water
what
again.
I've learned from playing heads or tails. Always pick tails. Even if you're wrong, you'll feel right more times than not.
The hell? I knew I sensed an unfamiliar divine aura around here. But I was sure as hell wasn't expecting this. What is this bullshit? This is pissing me off to hell. What do you think you're doing here, Karna? Hello. Ashford Mana. Is he an Indian hero too? That's right. His name is Ashrivana. I fought for the Kauravas alongside this brave warrior during the Kuru. These names, bro.
Indian names get hard, man.
He's the son of Dora, my mentor under whom we both trained. He's both my friend and right here, I'm your enemy, Karna. What are you doing? What do you mean? Did you just say you're friends, Karna? I spoke the truth, but now he and I are servants, bound by our orders of masters. If our masters are at odds with each other, then of course that makes us enemies. Yeah, exactly. So damn obvious, it's maddening. I can't even agree more, damn it. Yeah. Is he always this angry?
Yeah, that's part of his character.
He looks like he's gonna be as tough to communicate with Karna though. For a different real reason. Bros and punks are the hardest kinds of people for Shuddens to deal with. That's just how he is. Though, I do think he's used to being more composed. By the way, Ashramana, who is your master now? Huh. Just hearing you act just pisses me off. You'll figure out soon enough. Oh, there you go.
We already ran into the Master's candidates here. Maybe he's Pepperoncino's servant too.
I'm not so sure. Strictly speaking, we still have no evidence that the other Neze we met is Pepperoncino's servant either.
Never mind who his master is for now. We got more than enough to digest despite having a new servant to deal with. Since he's showing up now, that's not much question as to why he's here. That's also pissing me off, because it's obvious I can't let you run around doing whatever the hell you want. Now we gotta fight with another servant too? Oi, Kerner, don't you dare go easy on him just because you know him. Do you really think I would? Ugh. Sorry about that. I didn't go to you just forgot who you're talking to.
I'm getting bored of just sitting around doing nothing. So I think I'll speak up too. I know Karn has already told you who Ashvath is, but his perspective is colored by having known him in life. Give me a second, I have to get up first again.
Right in the conversation when the main climactic battle is gonna happen, you just bruh.
Yeah, okay, I'm back. Since I've only known of him from the Mahabharata, fucking Indian names, let me give you one more piece of objective information about him, about how Afghan is depicted there. I'm never gonna say any of these names. In the Mahabharata, he's said to just be as strong as Karna, if not stronger, so be careful.
Wait, you mean this guy is actually on Kronos level? I won't deny that. I was never the strongest warrior, even back when I was studying in Dorana.
Then we should not consider going easy on him. We'll need to keep our guard up at all times.
Exactly, be extra careful when facing him, guys. Got it. There's clearly no time to be worried about conserving energy, switching our necks over to anti-servant combat mode. Armored shielder mash, preparing to engage in full powered combat. What are your orders, Master?
It's time to shift into maximum overdrive.
I'm mad as hell. And now I'm a servant anger's the only thing I can feel. My whole spirit origin's built on it. So even though I haven't fought you since we last crossed swords while training under the old man Karna. I feel no nostalgia, no joy. Only thing I have, only thing I can feel, the only thing I am now is rage.
By the way, you're gonna have to fight him.
Yep. I'm gonna check out my lancers. Is there gonna be multiple
You should
roles,
already be
or
able to
just
see
him?
that there's gonna be there's gonna be a few people you have to fight before you get to him.
Ah. So what do I do next?
Most of the fight is a bunch of random servants. Not servants, just a bunch of random enemies. There's mostly berserkers and 2 riders, and then you have to fight him on the final round. And remember, he's an archer. First round is 3 Zerkers, second round is 2 riders and 1 Zerker, final round is just him.
Does he have any
When-
buff ups?
What?
Does he have any special buffs?
No. He just has. Oh, he just has a solid amount of HP.
All right.
Plan this yourself for a second. I have to get up.
All right. I don't know. This might be. This would have been a smart time to actually level up Neon. Oh wow.
Okay. I'm back again.
Okay.
I just thought of something to talk about. When you start a new game, how long does it usually take you to like consider yourself good at it?
Probably like midway through the game.
Like in a competitive game, usually for me, it takes like 3-4 months before I'm gonna be like, oh hey, I'm probably at a high enough level where I can beat most of the content.
Alright, let's try it. I'm confident with this one.
Okay.
One気火星に畳みかける。つまり途中だな。他にやることないの？つまり途中だな。他にやることないの？じゃあこういうのどうだ？
癖が悪くね。魔力を回せ。攻め時だな。
行くぞ。
This is definitely gonna cleave this wave.
Probably. I wasn't really paying attention to what you're doing, but hey, they don't have a lot of HP.
This will make the bed enter HP even though it's neutral.
Let's do damage.
I am the bone of my soul. Only made what?
Oh,
もらったぞうわうわ
よし、攻め時だな。
あ
nope. Nope.
無駄だうわうわ
Yo, it's 5 turns in. Why didn't you? How did the NP not kill?
I have no idea.
It's because you didn't have any good damage buffs up at the time.
攻め時だな。
行くぞあ計略だ罠だうわ
And also remember, AoE does less damage to a single target. And plus, you're having your damage nerfed anyway.
全ては僕の思うまってねこれぞ大軍師の究極陣地 行くぞよし
攻め時だな。
Please kill this turn.
罠だ
Get a critical.
無駄だ
I'm just not gonna get a crit.
うわうわ
Oh no, Waver's dead.
行くぜおう
Oh hey, Ku.
よいしょっと
Man, if that hit 99%, you would have been able to NP this turn. Is Waver's skill done? Oh yeah, everything's back. You can nuke him 3 times. You can nuke him like a bunch of times this turn.
癖が悪くて
I'm not gonna use. This is why I brought Ku in just for him. So I'm just gonna bring like
魔力を攻め時だ
I'm
な。
get as much stars as possible. Then bring in with the Ku damage.
Of course.
I am the bone of my soul.
I would have just nuked him with Ku this turn anyway. Just used like Waver's 3rd skill, got his attack bump up, and then nuked him with the double, because why not?
フレックスってフォーメートだ
こういうのどうだ呪いの行くぜ
よし、
その心臓もらい受ける
That nearly killed him.
やったーつまり中だな他にやることないじゃんこういうのどう
I forgot the all party buff. Oh well, he's
だ
good
任せ
anyway.
おう
攻め時だな。
最上に近い勝利だけど戦う前に勝つくらいじゃないかな
Yeah. Rama. So
Oh, sorry. Now I see. I can indeed tell for myself that you and Karna studied under the same master.
Yeah, freaking infuriates me to admit it, but you're not half bad yourself, brat. In fact, you kind of remind me of someone. As a Shurma, or maybe Krishna.
I can see why you'd think that. Those two are avatars of Vishnu, just as I am. I am Rama, king of Kosla.
Huh, that's so. Guess, let me give you a tip. In this Lostbelt, I wouldn't go around bragging about being an avatar of a god. You might not like what happens. What do you mean by?
Hold it, something else is headed your way. It's not breeding like a Kali or a sacred beast. Wait, these are servants, and not just one, there are several.
Oh, come on.
Hey, I know who you are.
Go.
Oh. Looks like you're out of time. Ashravamid.
Recommendation: cease this game. It is meaningless.
So who's doing this one?
You.
Alright, what voice did I give him?
Obnoxiously studious.
I concur.
Oh no.
There's no.
Come on, it fits, right? You said
Alright.
obnoxious. You said obnoxious and someone who's smart. What other voice would you want from me?
Damn it.
It's very obnoxious, I can guarantee you that.
I concur. There's no point in your game, or in us being here. I swear, I don't even know why we came along at all.
This is not several, but at least it's
Well,
not
there-
several.
There are several, though. There's 3 right there.
Yeah.
不思議ですね。よく言う、慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいもの。受け取り忘れ。
Well, we finished 3 and 4. Guess how long that took us?
3 hours?
2 hours, 18 minutes. That's honestly, and we done. That's 4 out of 20.
Uh-huh.
The pain and the suffering. Alright, time to end the stream. No one was here, but at least I tried. I got some save quartz out of it. Probably not enough. Wait, we're not gonna end the stream yet. You know why? Actually, yeah, we're gonna end the stream.
What are
Alright.
you about to do?
I was gonna grind until I finish Emiya's bond level, then summon on Neo Bride.
I see.
But it's like, nah.
Nah.
Alright.